is, in every single one of these questions, like 81 and 128, all I have to do is shift fact them. Okay? 81, shift fact. 81 is 3 to the power of 4. Is 3 a prime number? That means it's the perfect answer. If I put down 9 squared, would that be a good answer? Because 9 is not prime. No good. Nextly, I go down to another one, like 343. I go to my calculator, 343, shift fact, and I get 7 to the power of 3. I go, okay, that's no worries, that's just 7 to the power of 3, that was easy. Now, I'm really trying my luck, and I go, do you know what? Imagine I was out to do this one, 27 over root 3. Shift fact. Sounds like shift fact. No good. So, here's what we do instead. With the 27, we shift factor 27 only. And you should get 3 to the power of 3. Shift fact. 27 is 3 to the power of 3. Root 3 is 3 to the power of a half. 3 take away a half. 3 to the power of 5 over 2 of you. It's just 3 minus a half, which is 2.5. Now guys, you might be asked 16 then. Right? And 16 is the same thing as 32 to the power of 3 over 5. I can, what can I change 32 into? Let's look at 32. The 32 part, shift fact. 32 is 2 to the power of 5. To the power of 3 over 5. Multiply them both. What you get? 5 times 3 over 5? 15 over 5, which is?
3.
It is in fact 3. Good job. 3. So that answer is in fact 2 to the power of 3. Is 2 a prime number? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll stop you there. Anybody have any questions? I was asked about 1 over 16, which is the last one I'll do here. 1 over 16, you shift fact 16 and you get 2 to the power of 4. Okay? So you should get 1 over 2 to the power of 4. And that we discussed the other day is the negative power rule, where it's 2 to the power of minus 4. Is that okay? You have any questions? Okay, Liam.
I'm not fast on my calculator.
Well, Liam. Next, what we're going to do is we have these type of questions here, okay? And I'll briefly keep you updated, right? Here's what we're going to do. This one is really easy, right? Let's try this one here. 20. Okay, question 20. 2 to the power of x equals 8. Shift fact 8, and what happens to the 8? Turns into 2 to the power of 3. So what does x have to be equal to then? X must be equal to 3. Go to the next one. Let's try question 23. Look at 23. 9 and 81. There's 2 ways of doing this. What can you change 81 into? 9 to the power of 2. 9 to the power of x plus 1. The power numbers must be the same. Do you get it? Since the base numbers are the same, the power numbers must be the same. So what does that mean then? X plus 1 must equal 2. X equals 1. Now, there is a different way of doing this question, by the way. I'm going to show you a second way of doing this question. Some people might have tried to use shift fact in their calculator instead. And if you shift fact in your calculator, here's what happens. You'll end up getting not 9 to the power of 2, you'll get 3 to the power of 4. You'll then have to change the 9 into 3 squared. 2 times x plus 1? 2x plus 2. Still equals 3 to the power of 4. And then 2x plus 2 equals 4. 2x equals 2. X equals 1. It's the same answer, wasn't it? Alright, now let me give you an example where you won't be given really a choice. You'll have to shift factor. 25 is an example of that. You won't have a choice. You'll have to shift factor. It won't work otherwise. Okay? So you have 16 to the power of x plus 1. You have 32. Shift back both of them. What does 16 turn into? To the power of 4. What does 32 turn into? To the power of 5. What happens here? It's the multiplication rule. So what happens? 4x plus 4 equals to the power of 5. What can I say next then? 4x plus 4 equals 5. Bring it over to your side. X equals a quarter. Is there any way of checking my answer to be sure I'm definitely right? What can I do? 16 to the power of, what do we say it was? A quarter plus 1. So a quarter is the x value plus 1. What should the answer be if I'm correct? The answer is 32. You can check that you have the right answer. Finally, just for Leo there, 28. And here's what we do with 28. How much time do we have left? 10 minutes. Right, 28. Alright. I'm going to have to shift fact both of them. Now, what happens when I shift fact 25? What do I get? I do get 5 squared. What happens when I shift fact 125? I get 5 to the power of 3. Nextly, what's the rule I have to use here? What do I get? Minus 4. What's the rule I have to use for... Sorry, that minus sign doesn't belong there. 1 sec. Shouldn't be there. Okay. Now, what is the rule I'm going to use for this one here? 5 to the power of? Minus 3. Excellent. Now, what's the last part? Power equals power. 2x minus 4 equals... Minus 3. Bring it over to your side. 2x equals minus 3 plus 4. 1. X equals a half. How do I check my answer? What do I need to do to check my answer? Imagine this was a test and there was no back of the book. What would I do? 25 to the power of a half. And what do I put beside the half? Minus 2. And what answer am I expecting? 1 over 125. All day long. Alright. Dave.